Hey everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. Today, can you believe we're like 5 days before Christmas, something like that? Hopefully you're ready, you're not scrambling. I have a trip to the post office today for the first time in over a month, so I've got a bunch of stuff going in the mail, and I did get my Christmas cards kind of started yesterday. They're going to be late, but they will go out as I can get them ready, because I really want to send Christmas cards and haven't been able to. I probably should have got them ready and just had them ready to go, but I didn't, so they're going to be late, but I enjoy sending Christmas cards, so definitely have to do that. So let's see, Saturday today, it's time for Paper Pumpkin. I try and share the current Paper Pumpkin kit each month and then give you an alternative project. And this month's Paper Pumpkin is called Notes from the Heart. It is absolutely stunning. It is in Mossy Meadow and Blackberry Bliss and has some gorgeous, gorgeous die cuts in it, which is, I love the die cuts. So there's some blackberries and some other things in it, and vellum. So I am going to make the cards that are in the kit, as well as make an alternative. So I've come up with a pocket card using the products from the kit. So let me switch over to my desktop and we'll get started. So if you're watching, let me know where you're coming in from, whether you're ready for Christmas. Hey Amanda, welcome. Yeah, we'll get started. Okay. So I pulled out, I always get multiple kits because I love the kits. And so this is the Notes from the Heart, brand new. It's out of the box, but not opened. Let's see if I can get a little more light on the scene. There we go. Because of the ring, but I'll take that glare off in a minute. So there are 9 cards, 3 of 3 designs, but look at these gorgeous images. So blackberries, rose, and actually I think it's a peony, and then a fern. And pretty colors, and scalloped cards. I haven't seen those in a while, so that's fun. Okay, also in the kit you get a ink spot in Blackberry Bliss and some great sentiment stamps, all sentiments this month, so those will definitely come in very handy. So let's open up our kit. First thing I do when I open my kit is try to just lay everything out that's in here so I know where it is when I go to make my card. So in the kit, we have got some gorgeous gold embellishments, some Stampin' Dimensionals, some tear and tape, take things out of plastics, and then don't forget the instructions that are on the back, as well as this insert for a case when you're going to save for saving your stamp set. Okay, so we've got 9 envelopes in Mossy Meadow. Put those off to the side. These white scalloped, they are so gorgeous. White scalloped card bases. Those off to the side. Then we've got some labels with gold on the edge, and then we have got these pretty images, die cut images, the blackberries, the peony, and the fern. These are stickers, so stickers for them, they're in the scallops. You probably can't see that, but there you go, scalloped edge stickers, and some vellum to go in the back, vellum leaves and stems. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. Okay, so we're going to make the cards, one of each of them. So the first one we're going to make is the one with the peony. Now I'm going to use my regular Blackberry Bliss just because I find them easier than the ink spots that come. So this is a birthday card, the first one, but you can use any of the embellished or the sentiments. So we're going to put our happy birthday, and it tells us to, so I just follow along in the instructions. So we're going to put our stamp on, and on one of these oval labels we are going to stamp happy birthday. Just like that. Cover that up so I don't get it all over. So we've got our stamping done, and we need, what do we need? We need one of the peonies. Okay, let's pull everything we need. So we need a card base. No, yeah, we need a card base. Of course we need a card base. We need one of these stickers. Okay. So, following the instructions, this die cut of the peony is going to go on to one of these. Now, what this is vellum, so you're going to be just gentle with the vellum to pull that out. And then this is just going to go on behind. Little holes to punch out. So that just goes on like that. And the way they've said is just to use your tear and tape to cut pieces off. I can get my tear and tape off here. There we go. Come on. There we go. So a piece of tear and tape, and they've got it going, I probably got too much here, going across like that. So you can always cut this if it's too long. Use that little bit. And then another piece across down here. There we go. It tears really easy. You don't even have to cut it. So we now have our vellum onto the back of this. And this is now going to go on to this pretty scallop card base. Where's my bone folder? Now, I don't know whether I'm seeing yellow. No, so there's actually some, you probably can't see that. It's very faint, but it's kind of like very vanilla that on here, a bit of a background on it, which is really nice. But you probably can't see that because it's either me seeing it and shouldn't be there, but I actually think there's some very vanilla markings on the card bases just to give them some texture. Like I said, these are absolutely gorgeous and so easy to make. You can use any of the sentiments. So I'm going to make one of each of them as they as in Stampin' Up have designed. So this is just going to go on like that. And then when I do the rest of them, I am going to use all thank you, because I use a lot of thank you. Now, yep, so we're going to use dimensionals on the back. And they say to use 3. And this is just going to go across like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just so pretty. And no, these are for your envelope. So because this will just make it easier to address your envelope. There we go. So we got that, and now the last thing we need on this card. How quick was this? We need some of these gorgeous what am I talking about? Gorgeous embellishments. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. How quick was that first card? Beautiful. Love it. Okay. So the second card is the one with the fern. So we of course need the fern. We need an envelope. We need a card base. We need one of the vellum pieces, and for this one we're going to use one of the round or the circle labels, and we're going to stamp just a note. I love note cards too, so I use them for thank yous as well, because I will, they'll say just a note, and then on the inside we'll say thank you. So there we go. So we stamp that, close that lid. We're going to put our sticker on for the envelope, like that. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to do these exactly the same way as we did the first one. Use your bone folder to get that good. Am I ready for Christmas? Yeah, you know, I'm ready as I probably will ever be, Amanda. We're having a pretty quiet Christmas, and so, yeah, pretty much ready. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to do the same and use the tear and take, go right across, just catch that vellum on the back of that die cut, and then you can peel those off, and this goes on the front of that card base. Let's get it in the center like that. Gosh, these are really quick to make. And then we're going to put 3 dimensionals on the back of this one. So if you subscribed, or a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, even if you didn't get this kit, the refills were available this morning. So I got the email from Stampin' Up! About refills, and I went on and they were available. So if you're quick and if you want refills, you could grab yourself a refill, and if you realize that it was a mistake that you didn't subscribe for this month, and you should have, you can get the refill kit and then just use your own sentiment and ink pad. But everything you need in the refill kits are there, just not the stamp set and the ink pad. And so you could just use whatever you have, but these are absolutely gorgeous, and so hopefully you're not too disappointed. But if you are disappointed, go grab a refill kit, assuming they're available. They do sell out really quickly. So like I said, I went on about 8 o'clock or so this morning and checked, and they were still available. Okay, so the last card before I show you an alternative. So we've got our envelope, and we'll put the sticker on the envelope. And the last card is the one, this is my favorite. It uses the blackberry, and we're going to use one of the long ones, and we're going to use the stamp that says congrats. You can, like I said, you can use whatever you want on these. They're your cards. So we will take stamp. You could put this kit together. This would be fun if you have people coming over. Grab one of your kits, and maybe you've got some time. I don't know, maybe I come from a game card, particularly cards, and so Christmas Day, when we have a bunch of people over, that's what we do. But maybe you've got some crafters in your group, and they would love to do some crafting, and these kits are amazing for that. Okay, so we're gonna just do exactly what we did before. We're gonna just lay that on. Just trying to get it to show as much as I can. There we go. And if you don't have the Paper Pumpkin kit to use, then grab, if you've got one of the kits from the kit collection, those are great as well. And they make great gifts, the kit collection. If you're scrambling for ideas for cards, or well, actually, if you're scrambling for ideas for gifts still, you can get a Paper Pumpkin subscription for someone, and you would have it, because when you order a Paper Pumpkin subscription, either 1 month, 3 months, or 6 month, or 12 months, you get right away, you get an email with the redemption code on it. And so that would be a great gift that you could get before Christmas. If you wanted to get one of the kits collection, if you live local to me, you can absolutely give me a call or email me because I do have some on hand. But you could, I guess you could always do an IOU to somebody for a kit. All right, there's the congrats kit. Hey, Pam. Oh, you got snow. Goodness. All right, so let me just bring those back in. So the 3 cards is designed by the Stampin' Up! Team. So aren't they gorgeous? I just absolutely love them. And so again, if you missed out getting this and you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you may be able to grab yourself a refill kit, and then you can just substitute the stamps and the ink pad. Just use your own. Okay, so those are now. So let me show you a pocket card. So when I saw this, I thought, oh gosh, with these scallops. So I grabbed an envelope, and of course, oops, we're going to put, where's my stickers? Okay, so we're going to put a sticker on, and I'm going to use, my favorite is this one with the blackberries. I don't know why, so they're so pretty, but they're such a nuisance. They grow wild here where I live, and they're very hard to get rid of once you start to get blackberries. Just pulling out everything I need for this. Okay, so we've got our vellum. We've got our blackberry image. I'm going to use one of the stickers. I'm going to use one of the labels and one of the envelopes. If I got everything. Oh, I need a card base. That's what I need. Okay, so for this one, we're going to cut a card base in half. So you can figure out a way to use the other part of the card base for something. But for this, I'm just going to take and trim this on the score line, so it will be at 4 1/4. And then we're going to take and glue. Yeah, Pam's getting a white Christmas. I don't know, will it stick around, Pam? So we're just going to use our bone folder on that envelope, and we're going to glue this down. Now, you might want to actually glue it down. So I'm just going to take and put some glue. Along here and here, and so I actually am, oopsie, got some glue that came out, gluing that envelope closed. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put it into my trimmer. So this envelope is just over 4 1/4, so actually 4 3/8 wide. So I'm going to put it lined up at 4 1/4, and I'm just going to trim that little piece off. Yeah. Oh, you're going, oh, you have your family coming. Oh my gosh, how fun. Okay, so then this is going to fit in here. Now, I did forget something. I'm just going to quickly grab a punch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I do want to trim this down a little bit because it's the same, actually it's just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to trim this card base to actually 4 inches. Just taking a little snip off of that. Okay, so now it will fit in. And before we put it in there, we're going to just take, I've got the 1 3/8 inch circle punch, and I'm just going to put it in only on one. I kind of put it in, oops, into the envelope, so only one side. So I'm actually, I did this on the part, the glue, so this is the flap of the envelope, and the reason I'm putting everything on this is because I kind of wanted to cover that up. If you can do the other side and it would be just fine, but I kind of wanted to cover my envelope up. So now we've got a little indent, so make it easy to get out your card. So you're going to still see that scallop, which is really pretty, but now we're going to decorate this. So I used one of these stickers. Oopsie. Let's see, I'm going to put that there in the middle, just like we were doing. And then I've got my 2 pieces that we did like this. Now I'm going to put them kind of this way because I want to see more of the vellum. I really like the vellum. So I am going to use the tear and tape like we did before. So I'm just putting some tear and tape and I'm not gonna glue the vellum down because I'm just gonna have it be held on with this this tear and tape that I've just put on. So we're just gonna position our vellum piece and then we're gonna put this right over it. So this side of the vellum is still, it's kind of free floating. Last year we had, was it last year we had snow? I can't remember. One of the last couple of years we had snow and it caused all sorts of chaos, of course, because where I live we don't typically get a lot of snow, although we do get some snow, but that, I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago we actually got a lot of snow and all flights were canceled, and my sister and her husband were supposed to spend Christmas with us and their flight was canceled, so I don't think there's snow in our forecast. So this is going to be a thank you card. I love these, the font on these sentiments. All right, and then I'm just going to take and put that on with dimensionals. And it's possible I forgot to use embellishments on some of my cards. I'll definitely put them on this one. All right, so this, your thank you is also going to hold down the vellum like that. And then we'll put some of these pretty gold embellishments. I love pocket cards. So you can decorate the inside of that pocket however you want. But it does leave you lots of room to write a note when you pull that out. This is probably a handmade or a hand-delivered card because it might fit into an envelope, but it's going to be really tight because it's wider. It's 5 3/4, so it's wider than it's the width of our envelope. Okay, let me bring in the other cards and make sure I put embellishments on them. So I think I did. So those are the other cards. There's that one. Yeah, I did. Oh, no, I didn't put embellishments. I didn't think I did. Let's put some embellishments on this congrats card. It would be fun to make a set of these. These would make great gifts if you've got your kit. It's really quick to make, and so you could make a set of these cards and give them away. So you could put 3 in a package and give them as a gift. That would be a lovely gift. All right, so those are the 3 cards that are designed in the kit, and there is my pocket card using one of the envelopes and half of one of the card bases. So if you can find some way to use that other card base. All right, lots of conversation. Oh, Pam, you're still waiting for your kit. Yeah, sometimes they take a little bit longer to get. Thanks, Amanda. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. Now, I will be live again tomorrow, and I will be live on Monday night for my Memory Keeping Monday. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break over the Christmas holiday and be back live probably after New Year's. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and it'll only be... Actually, I'm sitting here thinking that if I don't come back before New Year's, and I won't be live again until I come back from my trip to Mexico. So we'll see if I come back. I might actually jump on and do a couple of lives between Christmas and New Year's. So stay tuned. I will post if I'm going to be live, but I expect I will be live starting again on what's the 28th it would be for a couple of lives. Anyway, come join me tomorrow at 12 noon Pacific, and I will share another project with you. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Hope you